Welcome to Southend United's highlights video of the season 1997-1998. Blues started the season on a hot Saturday afternoon with the visit of newly promoted Carlisle United, and after good work from Paul Byrne, Mike March's shot was parried to Andy Thompson, who unselfishly crossed for Joran Bora to grab his and Southend's first of the season. Andy Thompson nearly doubled Southend's lead after Bora's neat layoff. But as so many times this season, a defensive mistake cost Blues points. Alan Smart equalising from close range. The game finished Southend 1, Carlisle 1. The Coca-Cola Cup first round first leg was next, with Blues travelling to South Wales to meet Cardiff City. Adrian Clark's cross was only half clear to Paul Byrne, who scored from fully 35 yards. However, substitute Jimmy Rollo equalised for Cardiff, only 2 minutes from time. The game finished, Cardiff 1, Southend 1. Southend next travelled to Kenilworth Road to face Luton Town on Monday Night Football, only for Tony Thorpe's shot to be saved by Simon Royce and for substitute Stuart Douglas to score from close range for the only goal of the game. Blues' first win arrived 5 days later against Burnley at Roots Hall. Adrian Clark's determined run and centre was touched back by Paul Williams, for Joran Bora to score from about 6 or 7 yards. Burnley went close, with Simon Royce pleased to see this free kick come off the top of the crossbar. 1-0 it stayed. Southend followed this up with a good win over Cardiff in the second leg of the Coca-Cola Cup first round match. Leo Roget's headed clearance deceiving the Cardiff defence, so allowing Paul Williams to beat the on-rushing John Howarth. Blues' second arrived after a four-man move, saw Adrian Clark's shot get parried by Howarth and Paul Williams knocking in the rebound. Cardiff pulled a goal back through Jason Fowler after Southend failed to clear their lines properly. Before Mike Marsh made sure of Blues' passage into the second round after Andy Rammell's header from Nathan Jones' cross was parried, leaving Marsh to score past John Howarth. 3-1 the game finished. Blues' next game was a visit to the West Midlands and Walsall, with Roger Bowley showing both saint and sinner in the same game. The first goal was a beautiful overhead kick into the top corner past the stranded Simon Royce. The Blues hit back with Nathan Jones' far post free kick, headed back by Leo Roget and Paul Williams heading in. Walsall's second was also scored by Roger Bowley. Was that handball? Andy Harris and Simon Royce failing from letting the Frenchman score from a tight angle. Bowley completed his hat-trick in the last minute, coolly rounding Simon Royce before slotting the ball away. 3-1 and Blues down to 19th. Adams Park and Wycombe Wanderers are up next for Southend, and Annie Harris slipped, allowing Mark Stallard to convert Alan Beeston's cross. Southend equalised after Nathan Jones' cross was dropped by Steve Sutton and Joran Bora pounced to score. Wycombe's lead was restored within a minute, John Cornwall scoring at the far post. Ex-Southend United striker Paul Reed grabbed a third on the hour. And Mark Stallard scored the fourth and his second in the last minute. Final score, Wycombe 4, Southend 1. Back to Roots Hall for Friday night football and the visit of Brentford. And a nightmare start with Kevin Rapley scoring after only 2 minutes. Blues hit back after only a minute through Mike Marsh's volley into the bottom corner. Southend's second came through Phil Gridley's pass to Nathan Jones, whose cross was met by Paul Williams, saved by Kevin Dearden, only for Joran Bora to head home. The 3 points were wrapped up with Adrian Clark's perfect 25-yard curler into the top corner. Picked that one out. Game finished, Southend 3, Brentford 1. A visit to Millwall and the impressive New Den promised a reap reward when Joran Bora evaded 3 players to shoot past Tim Carter for Southend to take a deserved half-time lead. However, after the break, Ricky Newman's 35-yard free kick evaded Simon Royce and levelled the scores. We will continue to put Southend under pressure, first with a cross from the right. And a return cross, allowing substitute Richard Sadler to give Millwall the lead. Danny Houghton made sure the 3 points in the last minute. The game finished Millwall 3, Southend 1. Premiership side Derby County provided the opposition, and Costa Rican Paulo Wanchop made sure the advantage was with the Rams after Annie Harris and Simon Royce left the ball to each other. Fulham were the next visitors to Roots Hall, and defender Ben Lewis making his debut, stabbing home from close range after Uran Bora nodded down Nathan Jones' left wing free kick. Blackpool gave Southend their next game, with on loan Martin Allen making his debut. Mark Bonner giving the North West Seasiders an early lead. Tony Ellis making it 2-0 10 minutes from time. And substitute Bill Clarkson wrapping the game up 2 minutes from time, making the final score Blackpool 3, Southend 0. A long trip home for the Blues faithful, and Southend down to 21st. A trip to Derby's newly built Pride Park was next for Blues, and another defensive horror show saw Southend tumble out of the Coca-Cola Cup. Gary Rowett scored the first just before half-time. He also scored the second with a deft header into the far corner. Paolo One-Shot scored the third on the hour. And Dean Sturridge the fourth 4 minutes later. Paul Trollope finished the scoring with the fifth, with the aid of the deflection of Ben Lewis. Final score, Derby County 5, Southend 0. Back to league business in the visit of newly promoted Northampton. No goals, but Blues playing close through first Martin Allen. And secondly, Andy Thompson. Northampton had their chances in the second half. Simon Royce doing well to keep that one out. 0-0 finished. While England were making their final preparations to face Italy in Rome, Blues faced Bristol City at Roots Hall, with Mickey Bell scoring from a 20-yard free kick in the first half. That giving Simon Royce no chance. Points were secured when future Player of the Year Julian Howes diverted a cross from the right into his own net. 2-0 it finished. However, Southend picked themselves up the following Saturday and gained their first away victory of the season. Paul Wootton scoring an own goal after only 4 minutes. Adrian Clark doubled the lead on 20 minutes with a deflected shot that looped into the top corner. Adrian Littlejohn reduced the lead on the half-hour mark with a low shot into the bottom corner. And Carlo Corazin equalised a minute later with a close-range header. However, Pep in the Dyer marked his debut with an individual goal, scoring past John Sheffield after running onto Adrian Clark's long clearance. The game finished, Plymouth 2, Southend 3. Blues' next away trip was to North Wales and Wrexham, where Reggie Colville's run saw the ball break to Andy Rammell to score his first goal of the season. The second half saw Wrexham equalised through Mark McGregor on the hour. And Wrexham took the lead 5 minutes later through Ray Kelly. The points were secured when Simon Royce was adjudged to have fouled Ray Kelly. Cole Connolly scored the resulting penalty. Final score, Wrexham 3, Southend 1. Oldham Athletic provided the opposition for Blues' next home game, and Reggie Colville opened the scoring with a fantastic 35-yard dipping shot. However, Stuart Barlow equalised for Oldham, chipping the on-rushing Simon Royce. Blues were rewarded a penalty just before half-time when the Oldham goalkeeper was adjudged to have fouled on loan Mark Beard. Captain Andy Harris took the penalty, but it was well saved. Final score, Southend 1, Oldham 1. Blues then made the long trip up to Grimsby, and ex-Southend striker Lee Nogan gave Grimsby the perfect start, firing home after only 3 minutes after Paul Grove's shot was saved. Jack Lester got the second after well holding off Ben Lewis. Paul Groves headed the third, following a right-wing cross from Kevin Donovan. The second half so no let up from Grimsby. Tommy Widrington heading in for another Kevin Donovan cross. Lee Nogan grabbed his second and Grimsby fifth after, yes, you guessed it, another Kevin Donovan cross. The two Frenchmen combined for Southend to grab a consolation, Reggie Colville finishing well. League leaders and eventual champions Watford were next to visit Roots Hall, Australian Peter Kennedy, scoring after ex-Southend striker Jason Lee touched the ball on. Peter Kennedy grabbed his and Watford's second with his 25-yard free kick. Watford's victory was wrapped up in the second half, with Jason Lee and Ronnie Rosenthal combining to send Peter Kennedy through to complete his hat-trick. Final score, Southend 0, Watford 3. Wigan Athletic were next to visit the Blues, and substitute Joran Bora grabbed the winner 19 minutes from time after good work from Reggie Colwell and Andy Thompson. Perfect way to get over Blues' recent disappointments. Final score, Southend 1, Wigan 0. Non-league Woking provided the opposition for the first round of the FA Cup. Blues left it late. Nathan Jones' fantastic free kick coming 2 minutes from time. Phil Gridley made sure of Blues' passage into the second round with a looping header in the last minute. Blues through 2-0. Southend then took a trip down to the south coast and to Bournemouth's Dean Court, and Keith Dublin giving the perfect start, turning Adrian Clark's left wing corner. However, 2 goals either side of half-time made sure Blues went home empty-handed, Steve Fletcher grabbing the equaliser. Chris Warren scored the winner from close range. Final score, Bournemouth 2, Southend 1. Bristol Rovers were next to Rootsall, and Reggie Colwell's through ball allowed Joran Bora to touch the ball forward for Pepin and Dyer to put Blues ahead. However, Barry Howes was adjudged to have been fouled by Andy Harris in the area. Penalty was given. And ex-Southend striker Peter Beadle made no mistake with the resulting penalty. 1-1 it finished. Another ex-Southend forward, Roger Willis, made the Blues play as Southend made the journey to Chesterfield's recreation ground. Willis turning in Howard's cross. "1-0 it finished, and Blues down to 23rd. December saw Preston visit Rootsall and get off to the perfect start. Tony Lamore grabbing the first after only 6 minutes. Lamore also grabbed the second, this time after 11 minutes. Blues hit back, with Nathan Jones winning the penalty out on the left. Joran Bora showing how to send the goalkeeper the wrong way. Nathan Jones was again involved when Blues equalised. His left wing cross evading everyone before Phil Gridley tapped the ball home at the far post. What proved to be the winner arrived just before half-time. Bill Gridley's speculative shot evading the grasp of Preston's Finnish goalkeeper, Malainen. Final score, Southend 3, Preston 2. The second round of the FA Cup, and Blues travel to Craven Cottage to face Fulham. And Simon Rice's foul and Paul Kess's Scalido can only result in two things. One, a penalty, and two, a red card. Tony Henderson came on to face the penalty. Couldn't save from Mark Blake. Blues went down to 9 men late on after substitute Ben Lewis stamped on Paul Moody. "1-0 it stayed, and Blues out the FA Cup. Wycombe were the next visitors to Roots Hall in the first round of the Auto Windscreen Shield. Mark Stallard grabbing the only goal of the game after Simon Royce spilled a long-range effort. Southend then made the short trip across the Thames to Gillingham, and Nicky Southall gave Jules the perfect start after 4 minutes, slotting the ball past Simon Royce. Southend let it late, and after good work by Andy Thompson and Adrian Clark on the right, Reggie Colville dived in to make it 1-1. Joran Bora grabbed the winner deep in stoppage time, and Southend collects only a second away victory of the season. The Minster men of York City were up next for Southend on a Friday night feast of goals. Alan Fulton opened the scoring with a low left-footed shot. Adrian Clark equalised after being put through by Joran Bora. Adrian Clark also fired Blues ahead with a wonderful right-footed shot. York equalised with a penalty. Nathan Jones is just to have fouled. Tony Barrett's making no mistake with a penalty, leaving the scores at 2-2 at half-time. Second half, when Reggie Colville's corner was only half cleared, Keith Dublin to head home. York equalised again after Alan Poulton's shot came through a crowd of players, beating the unsighted Simon Royce. Blue took the lead again. Adrian Clark's right wing corner was headed in by Keith Dublin, despite the defender on the line to make it 4-3. However, York found an equaliser 2 minutes from time. Mark Tinkler finally firing in. Final score, Blues 4, York 4. On to Boxing Day, and goalkeeping legend Neville Southall made his debut on loan for Everton, but even he couldn't keep out this lob from Bob Taylor just before half-time. Blues went down to 10 men after this disgraceful challenge by Pepe Nadaya, the referee having no choice. Blues found an equaliser though. Annie Harris through ball. Adrian Clark's good run and cross, finding Reggie Colwell, who stroked the ball home. Final score, Brentford 1, Southend 1. Wickham were the next visitors to Roots Hall. Keith Scott opening the scoring after a mix-up in the Southend defence. Southend substitute Andy Thompson equalised after a good through ball by Nathan Jones was heading into his path. Wickham grabbed the winner in the second half. Keith Scott again with a header at the far post, beating Neville Southall. Luton Town were the first visitors of the new year to Roots Hall, and Graham Alexander fired the Hatters ahead after only 2 minutes. Andy Thompson equalised, grabbing his second in 2 games after Keith Dublin headed the ball back across the goal. Unfortunately, Graham Alexander scored the winner for Luton to secure all 3 points. Tony Thorpe intelligently setting the ball up for him. Blues in deep trouble. Final score, Blues 1, Luton 2. Things went from bad to worse when Southend made the long trip up north to Carlisle. Nick Wright giving Carlisle a half-time lead. Nate Jansen heading the second just after the break. Jansen also got the third, heading in unmarked past Neville Southall in the Southend goal after the ball came back off the crossbar. Ian Stevens grabbed the fourth for Carlisle, outrunning the Southend defence before firing home. Ronnie Warwork completed the scoring 5 minutes from time with a header straight from a corner. 5-0 on a very long trip home. Walsall were next up for Blues at Roots Hall. Neville Southall fouling the hold on to Andy Watson's shot for the only goal of the game. Southend made the long trip to Lancashire and Burnley's Turf Moor grounds. Player manager Chris Waddle involved before Andy Payton turned in a right wing cross for the only goal of the game. South London's Millwall were next up for the Blues. No goals, but a better display. Will Gridley going close here. Millwall also had their moments. Neville Southall dealing with Andy Gray's long-range deflected free kick. The season's second trip to Craven Cottage was up next for Blues, but with the same result. Paul Pettis-Scalido outpacing the Southend defence to open the scoring in the first half. Carl Lightbourne grabbed the second after Blues failed to clear properly. (2-0) to Fulham and Blues rock bottom. Northampton Town's Sixfield Stadium was the venue for Blues' next game on Valentine's Day. Chris Freestone opening the scoring on the half-hour mark. Borough equalised 4 minutes later. Reggie Colwell's free kick headed back by on loan Richard Jobson for Borough to head him from inside the 6-yard box. David Brightwell put Northampton back into the lead after a corner wasn't cleared properly just before half-time. And the points were secured in the second half when John Frayne converted Chris Freestone's right-wing cross. (3-1) it finished, but not before Borough was red-carded for this elbowing incident. The referee going straight for the red card. Southend in further trouble. Simon Royce was recalled for the visit of Blackpool and Blues started brightly. Keith Dublin heading in Adrian Clark's left wing corner. Blues doubled their lead 3 minutes later. Adrian Clark and Nathan Jones combining for Andy Rammell to cross and Borough to head past Steve Banks in the Blackpool goal. Substitute Gary Brabin pulled a goal back 4 minutes after the break for Blackpool. Its long-range strive evading Simon Royce. The game finished Southend 2, Blackpool 1. Fellow strugglers Plymouth Argyle were next to Rixall. On loan Martin Aldridge heading in after Borough's header came back off the bar. Kevin Mayer started and finished the move that led to Blues' second and his own first goal for the club. With his own first goal for the club, Richard Jobson made the game safe, scoring directly from a Reggie Colwell right-wing corner. 3-0 and Blues off the bottom. Southend then travelled to Bristol City's Ashton Gate ground and saw Nathan Jones sent off for allegedly diving in the opposition penalty area. Colin Cram scored the only goal of the game just before half-time, heading in unmarked in the 6-yard box. Bristol City 1, Southend 0. Southend's next game was at home to Grimsby. Darryl Clare scoring the only goal of the game on the hour mark, firing in from a tight angle. A trip to league leaders Watford was next for Southend, and Micah Hyde put Watford into the lead just before half-time. Southend bounced back. Kevin Mayer and Andy Rammell combining for Andy Thompson to beat Alec Chamberlain in the Watford goal. Game finished 1-1, and it was a better performance. Southend continued this form away to Wigan Athletic. Andy Thompson latching onto Andy Rammell's flick on to put Southend ahead. Thompson returned the favour a minute later, crossing to the far post for Rammell to head home and give Southend a 2-0 half-time lead. David Lowe pulled a goal back for Wigan 6 minutes from time with a 25-yard dipping shot. But on loan David White racked up the points 2 minutes from time after Andy Thompson had unselfishly crossed for White to score. It finished Wigan 1, Southend 3. Bournemouth were the next visitors to Rootsall in a win or bust game for Blues. On loan Mark Steen outpaced Simon Coleman to open scoring just before the hour. From the kick-off, Andy Thompson raced through, only to be fouled by the Bournemouth keeper, Jimmy Glass. Yoram Bora, no problem. Andy Thompson put Blues ahead 3 minutes later, latching onto Yoram Bora's pass to slot the ball away. Another 3 minutes later, another goal by Andy Thompson. Reggie Colville's teasing right-wing cross converted at the far post. Yoram Bora grabbed his second and Southend's fourth a minute later, running through a static Bournemouth defence. John Bailey cut the lead to 2, 15 minutes from time, after good work from Mark Rawlinson. Adrian Clark grabbed the fifth for Southend 2 minutes from time after Jimmy Glass's fluff clearance. and Steve Fletcher completed the scoring in the last minute to make the score Southend 5, Bournemouth 3. Southend then travelled down to the southwest once again and to Bristol Rovers. The first goal of the game saw Reggie Caldwell help on a corner and to see Andy Tilson volley the ball past Simon Royce. Barry Howes made sure of Rovers' victory, outpacing the Southend defence before rounding Simon Royce and side-footing the ball home. Final score, Bristol Rovers 2, Southend 0. Chesterfield were the next visitors to Roots Hall. David Rees firing past Simon Royce after good work by Roger Willis. Willis himself scored the second 2 minutes from time, and will certainly condemn Southend to the drop. The game finished Southend 0, Chesterfield 2. Another trip to Lancashire was next for Blues. Preston North End were the opponents, and former Southend United defender Gary Parkinson scored the only goal of the game with a free kick from fully 30 yards. And that's how the game ended. Preston North End 1, Southend 0. The biggest gate of the season saw Gillingham visit Roots Hall on Easter Monday. The game finished goalless. The Blues had chances. Davey White going close in the first half. Mark Stinson's header from Reggie Caldwell's right-wing corner just clipping the crossbar. Game finished, Southend 0, Gillingham 0. York City was next point at call for Blues. Adrian Clark's determined run setting Joran Bora through, but Blues ahead on the half-hour mark. However, Neil Tolson beat the offside trap to level the scores 15 minutes from time. Game finished, York 1, Southend 1. Boundary Park was Southend's last away game of the season. Ronnie Yepson eventually giving Oldham the lead after Southend failed to clear their lines. Simon Royce with no chance. David Niven made it 2-0 3 minutes from time, putting the ball through Simon Royce's legs. 2-0 and Southend down and out. Southend's last game of the season was at home to Wrexham. Joran Bora giving Blues the lead after 12 minutes from Adrian Clark's great cross. That was Bora's 14th of the season. Andy Marriott giving no chance in the Wrexham goal. Peter Ward equalised just before half-time with a 25-yard free kick. Not a day to be a goalkeeper, Simon Royce with absolutely no chance. Cole Colony gave Wrexham the lead with an opportunist 25-yard shot. Before Peter Ward broke through the Southend defence to complete the scoring. The goal coming 4 minutes from time and to end Blues season. Southend season ended with 43 points from 46 games, 47 goals scored, but a massive 79 conceded. This was only 11 wins and 10 draws. And we asked Julian Howes what it was like to be nominated Player of the Year and how he felt his season went.
I was delighted with it. I mean, it was the one positive thing that I personally can take from the season. I think, you know, it's special because it was voted for by the supporters, and you know, I wouldn't go over the top. But I felt I had a good season. It was my first season at right back where I played there consistently. I mean, I played there the odd time for Ronnie Whelan, just in and out, when just filling in basically. But you know, I feel that I improved throughout the season, and with Alvin's help, I think my defensive play improved a hell of a lot, and I still had the chance to go forward as well. So I was happy with it, but you know, I'm sure there's lots of improvement in certain areas that I can do, and I'm looking to do that next season.
Looking forward to next season with a new kit, new sponsors, a new start, and the final word from manager Alvin Martin.
It was a very difficult experience for me last year, but it's one you quickly put behind you and you learn from, and you look ahead to the next season with, you know, in a very positive manner. You know, I think a week or 2 weeks after the season, I was saying, okay, well, it's no good sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves. I've got to say, right now, I'm going to go out and get the players that I need. The players I'm going to keep are the ones that we're going to get very fit for the start of next season. We've come back a week earlier to do our pre-season, so if I can have the fittest team and quality in the positions that I was lacking last year, then we should have a good year.